Hey guys, what's up? My name is Niyibernard, and on this episode I'm going to be teaching you how to clean up your vocals on Adobe Audition. Now the whole point of this is that when you record, sometimes you kind of get in some unwanted sounds that get into your recording. I'm talking about maybe you breathing or your pre-recording ritual, like some people do before you record. There's a kind of sounds that you don't want in it. So I'm going to do is just tell you how to get it out very simple. There are two steps I can actually tell you of, but there's one I particularly use, and that's the first thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to be using Adobe CS6. I'm going to try to make it as simple and as quick as possible. So let's get into it. So obviously, first of all, you want to open your Adobe CS6. And the main reason I'm using this version is because I prefer it. Like, I don't see the need to upgrade yet, because I have plugins which I use with my CS6 and it works fine for me. Now, any other person can like to upgrade to whatever you want to use. That's your own choice. That will go. To me, I like what I'm using and I don't see the need to upgrade yet, but once I see the need to upgrade, I'll definitely upgrade. So what you first want to do is you want to get your vocals into the Adobe Audition. So I'm just going to pick any track off this. Let me just pick one that I know something will be on, and that's it right there. Okay, let's say this is what you have right now, and I play it out. Now this is what I call a pre-recording ritual. This right here. It's kind of like a breath before you actually speak any word or anything. Like you're taking your breath, like to get that vocal out there. So you don't want that in your recording, obviously, because you don't want anybody listening to something like this. It's gonna sound very professional. So the first thing I do to clear out my vocals is I highlight that particular place on the waveform and I reduce the decibels like that. So I won't have this anymore. You see? Very clean. Now you can do the same thing throughout. But one thing about this method is that it's very long and very stressful, but the product at the end of the day is going to be very good. And what you're looking for is the right product. You're not looking for something rushed up and cheap, because you're trying to sell out your art, right? Trying to get people to get you noticed, so you want to give them the best. So this is actually the easiest way I can actually think of to clear up your vocals and clear up the unwanted sounds in the background. Now for this particular part, I always say to everybody that you should record your vocals in a very clean room, so you don't have to do any noise reduction. But let's say, let me go back. Let's say all this is here. You don't want to do that part I just did because you have a very long line. Maybe you recorded a podcast and you need to clear it up. So something you need to do is you go to effects right here. You move down, because Adobe already has everything right there for you. So you just see noise reduction and restoration. So all you need to do is go in, click on noise reduction process. Now it will write all this out for you. All you need to do is click this particular part right here, the plot you're looking for alone. Capture noise print. You need to capture it. All that does is to select where the noise is and what it's about to reduce. So you click capture noise print, and this is where the noise is. Now you can easily adjust this to the levels you want the noise reduction to go down to. You see, that's it right there. So let's say I leave it like this, like where I want it to, and I increase the noise reduction, increase to 100, like you want it totally gone, a little bit. But if you increase to 100, it's going to be very obvious in your vocals. That's why I don't have to use this app a lot, because when you use it, it actually affects your whole recording. Like you start to sound like there's something else in your recording. There's this little effects out there that I don't usually like. But if you're not willing to go through the stress of going one by one by removing the noise from your vocals, then this is a very easy step for you to do. Let's just say I put to 70, yeah, and I say reduce by 40, 50. Say 50 and you press apply. Now if you look here closely, you see this is gone a little bit. Now why it's gone is because I didn't use everything. But imagine if I did something like, alright, let's try again. Let me show you. Alright, yeah, and I did capture noise prints, yeah, and I clicked select entire file right here, and what I did was press apply. What's going to do is go around to my other files and try to reduce every other thing straight up. You see, but I don't like the way it sounds. Can you hear what I'm talking about? Like this different sound on like this. Wanna love you right say never. That's the original sound. But any way you do it, it really depends on what you're using it for and how long and the stress you're willing to go through to give the best results. Now that is my tip for reducing unwanted sounds and breath in recording on Adobe CS6. Now if you have any other questions, you can drop it down in the comment section, or you send me a mail, niyibernard@gmail.com, or you go to my website www.niyibernard.net, and then you can get all the videos, tutorials, how-tos, and everything you're looking for out there. Let me know what you want to see next. I hope this was useful to you one way or another to help you decide on how to clear up your vocals. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe down below and like the video. Peace out. Niyibernard.